I apologize, but we are back. We are live. I may have just woken up, but we are here with DreamHack Masters Summer 2021 Latin America Qualifier number 2. Oh my god. But that king, it's starting.
Hello everyone, how are you? This is a beautiful day. This is a beautiful Friday. It is a rainy day in my city. It is not very hot, which is pretty rare for where I live. And it's the perfect day for a bloodbath.
Not like this. Not, mate, the blood is already starting, mate. Oh my god. Everyone, I want everyone to take a moment and toggle the bracket. !B in the chat, mate. Ducklings, what are we starting with today?
I'm thinking we are starting with a TvT, maybe. Yep. A TvT between two very good players, right?
Yeah.
and there are things on the line here, you know?
You say things on the line, mate. Everything is on the line right now, all right? Everything. Single elimination brackets. When it comes to being a StarCraft player right now, in current year, it's all about DreamHack, mate. That's what it's about. Like we talk about this afiantes, we talk about our weekly tournaments, and sure, like there is value there, but the thing that players value most is DreamHack, and it's the exclamation mark Funada Ice Scar in the chat for the seeding and the bracket. Oh boy.
Sorry, like it happens.
It happens. It happens.
It happens. So should we tell the audience the matches we're gonna cast, or are we gonna leave it as a surprise?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Okay, so you don't want the surprise.
They need to know what's coming. I mean, they see it right now on the screen actually, because I just updated the the score, who we're casting.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So for our first match here in the day, we have the Peruvian TerraN, NeO, who Light has a lot of faith in. So much faith that he even pays him to do it. Wait, what?
Looks like they are remaking. They're remaking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this is true.
Yes, and on the other side, we're gonna have the Brazilian TerraN. Which is arguably one of the strongest players here in the bracket.
Exactly. TerraN, arguably the second best player in Brazil. Arguably. TerraN and Eric both have been, going back and forth in series, and god, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh god. So yes, we are going to be in a TvT, and TerraN is straight up one of the strongest players here in this entire qualifier. So NeO isn't having an easy start to today's bracket. What I will say is that NeO is very solid at TvT. He has beaten TerraN in the past, but that was what, maybe a month ago. And TerraN has been consistently getting better over the past couple of weeks.
Yes. So this is an uphill battle for him, but it's not impossible.
Yes, exactly.
It's definitely not impossible. Right, we're starting. The countdown has started.
Hold me, Ducklings. Hold me.
Breathe.
It's already been a roller coaster of the last 24 hours. So I just woke up 8 hours ago. We were casting the Oceania qualifiers. Did you see the score? Did you see the bracket?
Yes. Yes, and I saw your boys made it to the finals and lost.
Both of them made it, mate. Like, it was the perfect bracket because they avoided each other. It was perfect. There was no team kill. They made it all the way to the qualifying match. Starduck even came so close, went all the way to the ace match. Oreo did well. We casted him. And, oh, God, both players were devastated at the end of that because, they both knew that they could have qualified. Just a couple of mistakes here and there, and things would have been different. And I hope the same doesn't happen here this morning. Wow, we'll see. We'll see.
You know what that means, right?
Hmm.
It means the next qualifier, round 1, Oreo versus Ducklings.
That's exactly what it means. It's, oh god, we wasted all of our luck.
Anyhow, like I leave you with the first stage here.
All right, here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have one of the great patos in Latin America. He's a TerraN. He's representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is NeO.
And in the top left corner of the map, the Brazilian TerraN player, currently living in Portugal. This is TerraN. So, like, I know we have an important TvT here, but I wanna give a minute to talk about the rest of the bracket. Because this is an important match, but this is not the only match that we have here.
True.
Of course, many of the good players in the region are still playing here. There's only 2 spots left, like 2 spots.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a ridiculous amount of masters and grandmasters that are fighting for it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We have, of course, Nano in the round of 32, who is probably going to face Dacon in that round. Dacon is currently playing a Mexican player.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner of that is probably going to play Master.
Yep.
And the winner of that is probably going to play either Egg or Ares.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mate, that's a ridiculous bracket.
Mate, I don't know what happened, but all the Brazilians basically got put in that section of the bracket. They're all going to be knocking each other out. We know where Cosmos is going to be. He's going to be there.
Yeah, I saw Cosmos. He was gonna cast Kamikaze versus Ek as their first match.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably going to follow that same line.
Yeah.
By the way, your favorite player is here.
I have a lot of favorite players, but
Shelby is here.
Yeah, I see who you're talking about. Shelby's here. Yo, he also has a really nice part of the bracket because Rover is really his biggest contender, and Shelby in a TvT, like, yo, he's got a really good chance there.
Actually, yeah, he has a kind of easy bracket because
Yeah.
Roro, we have Loki, then we have what? Who? White Ida?
I think Shelby is a sure thing for a qualifying match, mate.
Yeah. Then he's going to destroy by Shakti or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a Shakti Shelby qualifying match, to be honest, in that upper half of the bracket. When it comes to the lower half, it looks more intense. You know, we've got Half-Breed, we've got Eon, NeO and TerraN, who are currently casting, so they're all going to be duking it out. Because of that, I have to say that maybe NeO and TerraN, like the winner of this series, may move on to the qualifying match, just because I do think they can both take on Eon and Half-Breed. I don't know how good he is. Maybe Half-Breed pulls a Jarpy, you know? Maybe he just goes
maybe
all the way. I don't know.
Maybe. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting bracket that we're going to have seen today. A lot of Bloodbath as we expect. And speaking of Bloodbath, I'm pretty sure that NeO is 100% going mech because his barracks is flying.
Yes. his
like,
Rex.
This is something that you don't see every day. Like I know that the TerraN players are desperate for having good vision, but come on, find your barracks across the map.
Look, this just shows how good overlords are. Okay, like you need you need some floating buildings out there.
This Barra had dreamed. He wanted to be an overlord, and nothing's going to stop him.
Exactly. Oh my god, he's even going in for a scout. As you said, NeO is a meching TerraN. As we see, we have 2 factories here, Magfield accelerators on the way. Going to be going for that Ferrari mech style, which I do like. You know, it's a little bit more active than just tank Thor. Meanwhile, of course, we should be having some biotech coming out from TerraN.
Yes. I find that the opening that NeO used was very risky opening because he only made 1 Reaper, 1 Marie, and then went straight into mech. If TerraN went for the most conventional like Reaper Helium push, NeO would have probably died in the first 5 minutes.
It's very possible. Yes. NeO is taking a lot of risks right now, but high risk, high reward, right? Like now, NeO, he survived the early game. You know, he's got a couple of Reapers out here. He's got a couple of Cyclones in case a drop comes out. Like he's getting into the swing of things.
Yeah, he gets scouted right away, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure he expected that, and he's going for a heavy cyclone build.
Yeah, this is interesting to me that he's going double cyclone production right now. Like, honestly, I'm not too used to seeing this. This is a little bit odd to me, right? Like, usually you see like one of these factories producing cyclones, the other one reacting out Hellions, and it's a little bit more efficient. As we can see, like, interesting.
I'm not sure what to think of it. I'm not sure if when TerraN pushes with his tanks, if this is going to work or if it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, like Marines are pretty good, right?
And have pretty good range. Like look, look, that tank in the back, just one shot from very far away, and the cyclones couldn't do anything.
Exactly. To be fair, a lot of that did come down to NeO used his lock-on the rocks and cleared them up, which meant when this came out, he couldn't lock on anything. And if he could, maybe he would have been able to snipe a Raven.
Maybe. Yeah, NeO now taking his third base. Liberators are on the way. I don't know if he's going to use it for harassment or if he's maybe going to supplement his army with it. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, he's going for tanks as well, so this does make sense. Going, I guess tank cyclone. I guess that's kind of what he's going for. TerraN, he's trying to go for his own third base. NeO does scout it, is trying to make it as hard as possible for him to expand.
I don't know, mate. Those tanks, like, they're very unnerving. I feel. I'm watching NeO Cyclones and I see the tanks just sieging up, and I'm scared, mate.
Yeah. Oh god. One of the Cyclones does get picked off, but here come the Liberators. Looks like they are going to be a part of this harassing force. One of them going straight to the main base. The other one queued up to go into the natural.
Yes, there's no Vikings. There's no Vikings here, so all Ravens ready to defend.
Oh my god. Yeah, and this will get cleaned up, but this like forced TerraN way out of position. NeO could maybe be using this opportunity to catch a couple of these tanks, but he doesn't dive for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was not sure if the tanks were still siege up or not.
Yeah. Oh god, he sneaks around. Yo, can he get the CC?
This? What is this? Look at this.
Mates! Get out, Bobby! Get out!
I mean, he did lose them, but mate, that's a whole base loss in TvT.
Mate.
That was huge. That was a pretty cute move. Let's see if it pays off.
Exactly.
Attack is happening.
Yeah, I would have thought that would be okay if he got away with some of the Cyclones, right? But now his army is so vulnerable to drops. Oh god, one of the Ravens do fall. He's fooling the boys.
Yes, there's still a couple of tank legs, but there's a lot of bio. 4 tanks go down, but there's still 3 more in the back. NeO saves the command center.
He does. He saves a lot of the SCVs as well. He does have a couple of Vikings, so it's a little bit more difficult for TerraN to really drop on top of the army. But you know what? TerraN, his bio army, it's 1-1. It's got stim. Oh boy, it's looking pretty scary.
Yes, the important thing here is that NeO has the air superiority. That's going to help a lot in this engagement. TerraN has been focusing only on medivacs. 0 Vikings for him.
Yeah, but he's going for a massive...
He's actually going for more Liberators. Here's the drop.
Yeah, here comes the drop. The Vikings were not in position. Now they come in, but you know what? The tanks are already sieging.
So the bio managed to snipe the tanks before they siege up, and now TerraN has NeO's base in his grasp.
Yeah. Oh god, we have a lot of Vikings, but they just can't really help out at all. Again, the bio army is what's really scary right now. No, he goes up the ramp, but he's gonna get taken down.
No, the Vikings, do not let them. No, the Vikings, your air superiority is gone, and GG, man.
GG. TerraN takes game 1, and honestly, I think that if NeO had, as soon as he killed that third base, had tried to escape with whatever Cyclones he had, actually gone all the way back home, I think he would have had a much better chance there. Like, he just didn't have anything to protect his tanks.
Yeah, GG, mate. That was unfortunate. That was a very interesting build from NeO. Like mass cyclone into tanks. That was very unorthodox, I would say.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it didn't work out. So let's see if NeO has something new for the next map.
Yeah, I think what's important is that I don't think NeO should do that 2 games in a row.
We'll see. We'll see how crazy he is.
We'll see. God, it was very cute. But yeah, in the end, he couldn't hold the counterattack. We are getting ready for the second game. NeO, obviously, I'm sure he has something planned here for us. Oh boy. Meanwhile, do you think TerraN's going to do anything crazy? Do you think TerraN would be the one to proxy at any point in this series?
No, I don't think so. I think TerraN knows he's the favorite here. He can win in a fair macro game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I think the ball is in NeO's court.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah, he's the one who needs to do something crazy. Perhaps not as crazy as what he did in game number 1.
maybe it was too crazy. Maybe it's too crazy.
But yeah, here we are in 2,000 atmospheres in the bottom right-hand corner. The Brazilian TerraN player, currently teamless. This is TerraN.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2,000 atmospheres, LE, we have one of the Ducklings himself, the blue Peruvian TerraN player representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is NeO. Mate.
I know what I said. I know what I said. You don't have to tell me.
I mean, honestly, this just goes to show how good of a player TerraN is. Like, he's versatile enough to macro when he wants to, and you know what? He can also cheese if he needs to.
Yes. By the way, this is not like a hard cheese. It's only 1 barracks. So
True.
This is, you're just going to be quick rippers.
Yeah. It's not like he sent 2 SCVs out of the map.
Just quick rip. Yeah, not mass rippers, just quick rippers.
Oh boy. He's still mining that gas as well, so it is Reapers. Meanwhile, NeO is going across the map with his SCV, not checking for a proxy, just going straight towards the main.
Yeah, he's going to enter and he's going to notice that something is missing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what could be.
Oh boy.
Look, here it comes.
I mean, thankfully he is SCV scouting. I know there are some TerraN players who even skip this stage and they can suffer because of it. I know NeO was probably thinking like yourself and myself as well, like, hey, TerraN's not gonna proxy this series, right? That'd be insane.
It is Proxy Marauder.
Oh my.
and the SCV is still hanging around. I wonder if he's going to make a factory afterwards.
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, he has double gas and only 1 barracks.
I mean, what's important is that, of course, we see a full wall off with a supply depot here. So it is very possible for him to throw down another production building outside. Meanwhile, mate, he's just going straight for it. Because he has these marauders, he can chew through the bunkers and the depots.
Yeah, mate. I'm impressed that NeO keep building Reapers. I think he was expecting Reapers, not Marauders. So now that he knows that there are Marauders, I will start making Maris, mate, instead of keeping Reapers and Hellions.
Yeah, exactly. He's still making Reapers and Hellions, which again, as you said, is not ideal against Marauders at all. The bunker is about to finish though, and that will definitely help.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, bold move, NeO.
Yes, very bold, very bold. That he knows the Marauders are not coming up anytime soon, so he's just going to counterattack. And what does TerraN has in base? Okay, he built the factory in his base, so he's going to have something. He's going to have 1 Hellion.
Yeah, and honestly, Hellions can deal decently well with Reapers. It's also going to come down to the micro for NeO, as the Hellion is going to pop out in a couple of seconds. Oh god, just barely.
Okay, Reapers are thwarted. but they didn't lose him. And meanwhile, the Barajas have flown, and now they're seeing this Play Depot, which he's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, we have another depot on the way. NeO is a little bit supply blocked right now, unfortunately. Oh, God. And he's going to lose the second depot.
Yeah, this is unfortunate, but not game ending. That's the important part. What may be game ending is that TerraN is standing behind this. And NeO's still only one base.
Yes, yes. TerraN, he's already transitioning. He's already got his 1-on-1 going. He's already got his CC. And NeO is still stuck on one base. Finally, his own CC starts, but it is a little bit behind his opponents. Not by too much, though.
Here comes another barracks that sacrifices for the greater good.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't want to be, you don't want to be a barracks in this series.
Yeah, mate.
Oh God.
Yeah, looks like this game is going to start to normalize. Now NeO is the one who's doing the drops this game. But TerraN has a Viking. So TerraN is
Yeah.
ready.
I mean, I'd be surprised if NeO really commits into the main base. I don't know if that's the right call. I like the idea of him, just staying outside the natural and just delaying the natural for as long as possible. Ooh, has to be careful not to be locked on by the Cyclone. Hey, he's done, mate. He saw the army, he's like, nope.
Yeah. He also saw the timing for the natural of TerraN, which is really important. Now he needs to decide either I'm going full attack, or I'm going to try to out macro him. Which I think he's going for full attack. He's going for double Viking production. He has more sixes on the way. I think NeO is trying to do similar to last game where he had the air superiority. Now he only needs to find one good 6-time positioning.
Yeah, not just that, but like when it comes to going for Vikings like this, they can have a lot of value if you see the army coming or see drops coming, right? We saw last game where he had like what, 6 Vikings, but the drop just barely got past him, and then the Vikings were kind of useless, in the main fight. It's like, oh God. So you have to be very aware of your opponent's army movements, and he's going across the map.
Two tanks in the medivac. TerraN scans. He sees the buildings of NeO. He doesn't see the army, but I don't think that was the point of that scan. Now he knows.
Oh yeah. He sees the army. Ooh, he unsieges with his tank, but he does have 2 Ravens here. Ooh. And auto turrets are being thrown down as well. It looks like the first tank of NeO goes down, and yeah, that's his push.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Those auto turrets did magic. Those 2 Ravens are basically what make all the difference in this engagement. And apparently now TerraN is the one who's going the offensive. Maybe he unsieges.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he does go on the offensive. I imagine he's waiting for his Ravens just to be repaired. Like, what's important about what just happened is both his Ravens survived that attack, and now they can just keep gathering that energy. Like, that's terrifying right now. Oh God, like as you were saying, Ravens, they can do a lot in a fight.
I don't like this push by NeO. I mean, you need something to support your tank mates. It's only one tank.
Oh no, and this time TerraN actually made Vikings.
There we go, look. All he has to do is literally walk. And he has enough.
Oh God.
Maybe. GG.
Yeah, GG does get called. And TerraN.
I'm sorry, Laita. Are you okay?
TerraN,
Do you need a minute?
TerraN does take the series 2-0. Oh God, NeO just messaged me. Nice seed. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. The random seeding that is these qualifiers. Oh God. NeO, I liked his moves in game 1. Game 2 here, he fell apart a little bit more, but that's also because I'm sure he was kind of shook by the initial proxy, and then his initial plans were changed, and GG.
It happens. It's okay, mate. It's okay. There's always the next season.
Always, always. And there's always Desafiantes.
I mean, I'm not sure if he has enough points for the Desafiantes.
This is true. This is true.
Oh
boy.
Losing in the first round is not a good sign.
Yeah.
Right, the Desafiantes.
Not at all, mate. Not at all. Oh god, it's rough for anyone to face TerraN in the first round, and NeO, he was a little bit unlucky there. Congratulations, TerraN. He does move on. Well deserved. Well deserved.